Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back to the Crackpack. This is Foos MC and we're going to do a little bit of building today. We have, let me see, quite a bit going on in this area, but we are going to add to it. Now I've completely enclosed this and made a quick entry into it so that we don't have to worry about getting up and down for any reason, and yeah, I'll keep stepping on those. But yeah, we want to keep most of our main base down here, but we're going to add a new power system. But this power system is not a normal power system. The reason we're going to do this is because the reactor helps, but it's not quite enough power. So what we're going to do is get away from there. It's a little bit noisy. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to add to this, but not the reactor specifically, because the reactor, although we have materials somewhere we have materials. Yeah. Alright, so we do have materials, but what we want to do is change it up a little bit so that we actually have more. Now, I don't believe that is the full output. I think it was a little bit higher. Oh wow, that's noisy. Let me turn my sounds down just a little bit. Okay, we are currently making the hardened glass so that we can create the redstone energy conduit, because so far that seems to be the one that carries the most power. Oops, wrong one. But for the least cost. So that is our goal, is to get the power system started. Now, what are we going to use? Now, we're going to actually go with mechanism, I believe. And get this to update here. There we go. And I was thinking about going with these. Either those or a whole shitload of these, as these are only 1 block by 1 block. These are 3 by 2 and go up a little bit, but that gives us some room underneath, I believe. So decisions. Well, these are kind of expensive, but not a big deal. Let's see how many of these we can make. Let's go with that. 2. Okay. So let's go there. There. Put all these back in there so that we can make a couple of those. Okay. Now these actually use 4 of these each. Alright, so we don't have these. Get a whole bunch of these made. Get rid of some of this inventory. And get rid of that. Elevator box we're going to keep because we're actually going to build this up in the air. Okay. So now we got a whole bunch of those. We need to make a whole bunch of these. Hopefully this will produce enough power to power everything. Okay. So we got that. Come on. Let me see. For some reason it's not putting that in there. Okay. Let's see. How do I make these again? We are missing that, I believe. No, we have obsidian dust. So we need more of these. Ooh. So those. Alrighty. So now we got to get more of these made. These are iron and redstone. So let's get all these put away. Now I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory I probably should get rid of. Alright, let's go iron. 2. Let's go redstone. Because I believe these are 1 for 1. It won't feed it, will it? No, that's got to be iron. Okay, and then put that in there, and that will give us an output into here. As soon as it's done, I believe. Maybe not. Okay. Alrighty, so that is going to start creating those. And we're probably going to want to put more. Let's see, how much redstone can we put in there? Yeah, that should be enough. So it's going to make us a couple stacks of these. Alright, so I'm going to get this made. Get all this stuff set up. So when I get this stuff made, then we'll come back and we'll get started on building our platform. Be right back. Alrighty, and I spent a little bit more time than I thought I was going to on making this stuff. So while this is working, I wanted to take a quick break. Just a quick look around. Now this here apparently is a server clock, but it seems to change times because it said 5 something earlier, then 11 something. So I'm not sure how he has that rigged. But wow, he's done quite a bit. He apparently knows quite a bit about this stuff, so yeah, this is pretty neat. Let's see. Oh wow. Yeah. He's got a few of these recipes that I think I should actually have in mine. I need to get those set up. But he's got a lot of this stuff going on. Rolling machine. I have no idea what that is. Not gonna mess with it. Wow. quite a bit here. Redstone furnaces. It's got a nice power supply back there. There's a reactor. It's looking really good. Steam boiler. Cool. I'm guessing, yep. Wow. He has done a lot of work. A lot of impressive work, actually. Yeah, I was just looking around. I noticed this clock here, which is pretty cool. Not sure how it works or what the time is for, but yeah, I just wanted to take a quick look at that. And like I said, he's got a few recipes in there I think I should probably look into. He's added this, the partition editor. I'm honestly not sure how that works, so I'll let him explain that to me later. Got a pattern encoder, which I do need to make some patterns. Okay, let's go ahead and let's craft about 10 of these. So, one thing we want to do is let me see, let's go, because he's got a good idea there to do this. So we want encode. Alright, so we'll make those. Make that. Okay, so after we make that, then we need to be able to make let's go import bus. And we got that in there. So and let's go ahead and do that one, because this is basically going to make all the parts that we need. Alright, and then finally this one. And then you see that's a basic import. And then this one. Okay. So that gives us all the parts for that. Let's go down and let's get all these in there. Okay. Now we also want the export, which all this is started. So precision export. Oh, you know what I didn't do? The basic export. I didn't encode it. Okay, so that should give us the import and the export. So that should work. Now somehow you can have it so it crafts all the parts for it. That I'm not really sure how to do. I'm going to have to look into that. But some of the upgrades that I'm going to be doing to the base, I'm going to have to look into that. Ew. Doing nether quartz. Cool. And we've got quite a bit there. We're going to have it do this. Okay. So, let's see. Don't need the pulverizers right now. Automated acclimate I don't need right now. I probably should have put that in the other part of the base. Okay. We have 2 stacks of these. And that has all worked through. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Okay, now go ahead and update this. Alright, so let's see what we have as far as solar. Excuse me. Okay, so we need those. Let's see, do we have all the stuff? Okay, so that is something we need to make. I'm not sure why this isn't transferring them all. Let's go ahead and just put them all in there. Okay, now let's do this again. This is going to be a huge solar farm. And hopefully it will supply more than enough power. And the conduit I'm using this will transfer 10,000 RF. So what we need to do is set it up in a grid of 10,000 each, 10,000 RF each. And no. Okay. Doesn't like to put these in there. That's okay. Well, let's see if we can make 2 more of these. Or 4 more. No. Oh yeah, we can do. That is all of them. Cool. So we have a total of 12 so far. Another thing that we're going to do is we are also going to do the wind turbines. So that we have pretty much a renewable source, continual renewable source of power. And this will all run into our power system using Tesseracts. So that is the plan. Hopefully it works out. Oh, we gotta get more redstone. Okay, I'm going to continue to grind away on this and get this stuff made so we can get our power system up and going. Be right back. Alrighty, So I think everything made so far that I can and that I need. And here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go up 20 blocks from here. Now this is close to my base, as you can see. This is about where I'm going to be doing it. But the elevator blocks are 20 blocks. So I figured just do 20 blocks up. Actually, we're going to go 19. You know what? Let's try it. Let's go elevator block. Perfect. Okay, so that gives us our point where we're going to build. And then we are going to come out 1, 2. Okay. And 3. Now, this here is going to be our solar panel area. So we need to come out 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now what that gives us is the platforms for the solar panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alrighty. And we are going to put that there. Put this to send only. Block items. We want to put this on private. And there. Okay. Now, where to go from here? Let's see what that does. Oh wow. Those are a little bit bigger than I thought. Alright, so let's go 1 block out. Alright, so there's that. Now, excuse me. So, we'll go 1 block out. 2. See, can we go around here? So we need to go 1 block out, and there. Alright. So, go 1 block out, and there. Good so far. Okay, after a quick coughing fit there, went ahead and finished this up, and this is basically what we are looking at. So if we wire these in together, there we go. And there we go. So now it is nighttime, but it's gonna work nonetheless. Well, I mean, of course, it's not gonna put out. Let's see, what do we got coming out? Output is 144. These activated. So it's not storing any. So we're going to have to check it during the daytime. Alright, so that should give us power. And that's all going to go into our power system. And then, here's what we're doing for the next row. So we're going to come out one, out one. Okay, so that means that this one will come out. Alright, turn that off. Now these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the next one is going to come out here in the next row. And we only have 2 left. So let's go ahead and put these coming out. 1, 2. Okay, so now this one should be in line with this one. And then we got this one. And we are basically going to do the same thing. Oh, hell. Well, I can't seem to... Whoop. See if we can get this on here. Uh-oh. And I missed it again. You ever get the feeling you just really suck at flying? Okay. So let's do this. See if we can put it on there. Nope. Hold on. Alrighty. Back at this again. Alrighty, there we go. You go there, and there, and there. Okay, so we now have all of these solar panels outputting energy. So that is adding to our power system. Pretty cool. Now this is only 1 block down, which is perfect. And we're going to do a couple of these layers going out, so that will work out good. And then on the next layer we'll do another tesseract. And I think instead of facing these all that way, I think I'm going to face them into each other and do 2 layers into each tesseract in the center. But that way it's all uniform, I guess. But yeah, so that is what we are going to do. Actually, I think we'll do 3 into 1. Because I don't think these are going to put out 10,000 each, so that would be the idea. Now, what we're going to do after this is we're going to build a 25 by 25 tower back here. And we'll clear out all this land. All this land out here. And this will be our access point to get into it. And then we will start building a control tower. And hopefully I can get some help from Don on this one, because he's a little more technical about it, and that would be a lot of help. So if we can do that, we're going to do that, and hopefully get this built soon. I want to make it completely computerized and automated, so that pretty much anything we need to do, we can do up here. And then down in the actual base is going to be more of just a work area for collecting XP and farming, like heart farming and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the plan. Alrighty, well, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode. I'm probably going to work on this a little bit more, but as for right now, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.